Today I'm going to be making a Coke Zero cake, and right in front of you are the ingredients. You need a cake mix and you need Coke Zero. You're going to use the entire box of cake mix. I picked chocolate fudge. This is Betty Crocker. This is a super moist cake. And then my Coke Zero, you need 12 ounces of Coke Zero, which I have already measured out. So I have greased a 9 by 13 inch pan, and I am heating my oven to 350. And you take your cake mix and your Coke Zero. That's 12 ounces. And you're going to stir. So now you're going to take your cake mix and pour it into your pan. And this one is going to bake for about 32 minutes. That is the directions. I'm going by the time on the box. So it looks, right now, it looks just like a regular cake. And so I'll be curious to see how this tastes. To make the frosting for the cake, the chocolate frosting, so I'm going to tell you what you need for that. You need 1 stick of butter melted, 2/3 cup of cocoa, and I'm just using Great Value cocoa. I've never used it before, but I'm sure it's fine. 3 cups of powdered sugar, which is a lot of powdered sugar, 1/3 cup of milk, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, I have my butter, and then I'm going to stir in my cocoa. I'll show you that in just a second. So I have my stick of melted butter, and then I'm going to add my cocoa. And I'm going to add the powdered sugar a little bit at a time. So I'll put about half of my powdered sugar in there. I'm going to go ahead and add my vanilla and my 1/3 cup of milk. And then I will continue to add the powdered sugar to that. So this is my cake, my Coke Zero cake, and it is completely cooled. And so that icing that we just made, I am going to put it on top and frost this cake with it. And I am going to, I might need a, see if the spoon will work better. I'm going to leave a little square on the edge so that Kevin and I can try the cake without any icing, because we've never had this cake before. So this will be new to us. So right now I'm just going to continue to frost this. And this icing is very thick. I do recommend that you turn off the mixer, take a metal spoon and scrape it down really well, because you will get hunks of cocoa and sugar at the bottom if you don't. Well, like I said, I left a corner with no frosting on it so that we could taste it to see what it's like.
Looks very moist and crumbly.
It is very crumbling.
Not very sweet.
No.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. It tastes, honestly, it tastes like a regular chocolate cake if you didn't put the frosting on it. It's, you know, it's normally not sweet.
That's true.
Yeah, the frosting's where you get the sweetness. But I think that's good.
It's okay. Kind of bland.
You think it's bland?
Very bland. It'd be like something you get in a hospital.
But it's chocolate cake. Okay, let's try it with the frosting. Okay.
That is sweet as stuff.
That's delicious, yeah.
It needed that.
Yeah, that frosting is absolutely delicious, and it wasn't hard to make at all. You didn't have to do any preparing beforehand, like laying your butter out for a while and soften it. You know, you just melt it in the microwave, so it was very, very easy. And that cake, you know, I think that's very easy to make. I really, I like doing it that way because you don't have to have any eggs. You know, normally for these cake mixes, you add like 3 eggs, you add oil and water, and I didn't need any of those things. You don't have to have any of those things, eggs in your house for the frosting or for the cake mix. So I think that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I did was add Coke Zero to that. That was it, to make that cake.
It's easy.
Yeah, it's very easy. I know you think it's bland.
It's very bland, but I think a regular chocolate cake would be bland. Be
Right.
truth be told.
Right. So
it's not quite as fluffy as you would get from a regular cake, like with the regular ingredients in there.
Right.
I don't think it's as thick. It didn't rise as much.
Right.
So if you want a really thick cake, you're probably not going to get it from this, but it's good cake. I mean,
So
it
my
really
question is this. I've made it, I've decorated it. Do you think that anybody, if you took a piece of that, would anybody know that that was any different?
Probably not, unless they're really paying attention to the rise on it.
Right, yeah. I don't think my family, I plan on feeding it to
No,
them.
they wouldn't notice
I don't think they'll notice any difference.
Now, Mary Berry in England would look at that and go, "Oh, you didn't quite get the rise out of that."
Right, right. Yeah.
But normal part, yeah, if you took this to an office party or whatever, then
Yeah,
a
it's
family
gonna
gathering,
work.
they're not gonna know any difference.
Yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making this, and thanks for watching.